Welcome to Just a Bit of Home. I'm Tara, and today I will be teaching you how to make rustic home decor blocks for multi-seasonal use. Begin by cutting your 4x4 lengths at 3 3/4 of an inch. You will require 4 blocks cut at this length. Once you have cut your 4 blocks, you will need to sand and possibly fill your gaps in your blocks if there are splits. You can fill your gaps and splits with Elmer's Pro Bond Max wood filler. It's a fantastic wood filler. It dries quickly and it stains to match your color of your wood. If you do apply this, ensure to also sand after application. Once you have finished sanding, you are now ready to apply the stain. For this tutorial, I have used Minwax Wood Finish. The color used is dark walnut, and I applied the stain with a paintbrush, and then I rubbed the stain off with paper towel. The stain will require a few days to dry in order for your stencils to adhere. I've pre-cut some stencils using my Cricut machine, and I am now applying these stencils onto the dried wooden blocks. I've applied home on one side, flipped the blocks over, and applied the wording of fall on the other side. Once the wording has been applied, I will then take a thin layer of Mod Podge to cover over the entire surface of the letters. It is important to cover the entire surface to avoid bleeding once applying the layers of paint. Once the Mod Podge has fully set, I then began to paint 2 layers of white chalk paint on the entire block. Each layer needed time to dry, but once the 2 layers have fully dried, you will then be able to pull off the letters. Please ensure to allow adequate drying time, as when pulling off the letters, you may smear paint onto the other surfaces of your block. When the paint has dried, ensure your hands are clean or at least dried to begin pulling off the letters. I used my Cricut weeding tool to pull off each of the letters. The letters became nice and clean and crisp. For additional information about making clean, crisp letters, you can check out my page at www.justabitofhome.com. From my page, you will be able to access my blog, which has all of my tutorials listed. After the stencils have been removed, I applied a light sanding to all of the edges of the blocks to give this rustic finish. For additional protection, you can apply a clear matte spray from Rust-Oleum, and then you will be able to wash and protect your products for much longer. If you enjoyed this tutorial, give this tutorial a share, a like, or check out my page on Facebook at Just a Bit of Home. Or you can check out my website, www.justabitofhome.com. I'm also on Pinterest and Instagram. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you again.